A Palestinian Harvard student says he was denied entry to America because of what his friends were posting online. 17-year-old Ismail Ajawi had his visa revoked and was deported after hours of questioning upon his arrival to the U.S. on Friday. Ajawi says immigration officials searched his phone and his laptop. Customs officials have confirmed that the freshman was deemed inadmissible. For more on this, we have Efe Poturoglu, who joins us here in the studio for more on this. Efe, I want to read the statement that CBP put out in response to Ajawi being rejected there from Customs. It says, applicants must demonstrate they are admissible into the U.S. by overcoming all grounds of inadmissibility, including health-related grounds, criminality, security reasons, public charge, labor certifications, illegal entrance and immigration violations, documentation requirements, and miscellaneous grounds. Interesting, miscellaneous grounds. That leaves a lot of room there to reject somebody. What can you tell us about the legality of all this?
That's correct. CBP officers have always had a lot of discretion in this regard. And, they've been doing this for several years now. They search cell phones, they search personal computers, social media accounts, to make these admissibility determinations at the port of entry. And this is exactly what happened here. CBP is saying that, they found this person inadmissible based on the information that they found on his social media accounts. But they're not given any details about what type of information that led to this conclusion. And this young man is actually claiming that his visa was canceled and he was deported based on the information, based on the comments posted by his friends on social media that were apparently critical of the U.S. policies. So look, we don't know, what these social media posts said, and we don't know who posted them. But if this person was in fact deported, just because of the comments made by his friends online, then this is really concerning from a legal standpoint.
Concerning because we have here in the United States something called free speech.
Right.
It's our First Amendment right. So I guess my question is, how unusual is it that you comb through somebody's social media and based off of their associations, and we really only have Ajawi's account to go off of at this point because CBP has only given this limited statement, so we don't know. But if his friends on social media made anti-American comments that were concerning to customs officials, how unprecedented is it that somebody would be rejected or denied entry into the U.S. for that?
This is very unusual. I think this is a very unique situation. I mean, it's, as I said, it's common, it's usual for CBP officers to make these type of discretionary, decisions, just like the, consulate officers, make this type of decisions at the U.S. consulates abroad. But this is very different. Here we're talking about a situation where, this person, applied for and obtained a student visa at a U.S. consulate. And as part of that process, he probably went through a pretty exhaustive background check process at the U.S. consulate. And the State Department eventually, determined that this person is worthy of a visa. And so he shows up at the airport, and the CBP basically, is second-guessing State Department's decision on this, which, I believe is wrong because State Department is in a much better position to make these type of determinations and discretionary decision-making. So it is very unique, it is very unusual, and is also concerning because basically, this guy is being punished for something that, he didn't necessarily do.
An association,
Right.
Absolutely. Well, this is certainly something that's going to be challenged by both immigration officials and also, human rights organizations.
Right.
So we'll look forward to more on that. That's all the time we have. Efe Poturoglu.